Boo! Scared y'all, ain't it? But man, I got 8 scary videos that you shouldn't watch alone. Let's get into it.
Today we got a huge list of scary videos full of all sorts of creepy content. They told him he wasn't authorized to be driving with a female passenger in the truck. Confused, Marco laughed it off, insisting he was completely alone and suggesting it must be a mistake or a prank. But that's when they told him to check his internal dash cam.
Usted ya sabe que está prohibido subir a personas. Hágame el favor de dejarla en la siguiente parada, por favor. No chingues, pues vengo solo. Deja de estar bromeando, eh.
Bro,
Sitting
she
in the
better not
passenger
be
seat
there.
beside Marco appears to be a woman.
Usted ya sabe que está prohibido subir a personas. Hágame el favor de dejarla en la siguiente parada.
Her eyes glow unnaturally bright, almost incandescent. Her face looks blurred.
Bro, do y'all think that's real? Like, for him to be right there, I'm jumping out of the truck like 1 leap, like I'm out, like.
Distorted, especially around the mouth, as if it isn't fully there.
Buenas noches, hablo monitoreo. Estoy viendo que lleva una mujer con usted. Ya sabe que está prohibido subir a personas. Hágame el favor de dejarla en la siguiente parada, por favor. No chingues, pues vengo solo. Deja de estar bromeando, eh.
Marco maintains that there was absolutely no one else in the truck that night. No stops, no passengers, no explanation.
No chingues, pues vengo solo. Deja de estar bromeando, eh.
Even more unsettling, this isn't the first time we've seen something like this. Over the years, multiple truck drivers have come forward claiming they were driving alone, only for their dash cams to show an unseen passenger sitting beside them.
Nah. Nah.
So what's really going on here? A glitch? A reflection?
Bro, is
or
this
something
real?
far more disturbing caught on camera?
Lleva una mujer con usted. Ya sabe que está prohibido subir a personas. Hágame el favor de dejarla en la siguiente parada, por favor. No chingues, pues vengo solo. Deja de estar bromeando, eh.
Here's a quick and creepy one with no known origin. This version was uploaded to Reddit by user xdarnokx. At first glance, the footage looks harmless enough. A husband and wife are out foraging together, digging into the ground for what appears to be a large root or tuber. Everything seems normal until she climbs out.
Oh, nah. Run that back. I gotta see that again.
As soon as she reaches the top, she suddenly rockets backwards down the hill at an alarming speed.
It looked like she tripped on her foot.
It's backwards down the hill at an alarming speed.
Look at her foot. Her jacket. Look, you see that?
So fast, in fact, that many viewers initially laughed it off as a clumsy slip. But there's one detail that changed everything. If you slow the footage down, you can see it clearly. Just as she starts to fall, her parka appears to be yanked from behind.
Bro, do y'all think that's
There's no
real,
one
bro?
there, just a sharp, sudden pull.
I don't know.
As if something
I'm leaving the
unseen
spot
grabbed her and dragged her
as soon as it's
backwards.
done.
Thankfully, she wasn't seriously injured, but no one has been able to explain that violent tug on her clothing, or what exactly pulled her down the hill. If you haven't yet, check out our
Pouring more into social and search? Dave just realized that it brings less with every dollar spent. Other
Okay, no joke.
Here's a strange little sighting that's been gaining traction on TikTok over the past week. It was posted by user Julie Yarotsky. While out in a rural, heavily wooded area of Vermont, Julie says she spotted something she still can't explain.
Bro, what was that?
Wood, and I look up, and this is what I see.
Like a Yeti or something?
She turns the camera toward a tree line near a lake.
Why does it look like a goddamn Yeti?
Nah, it looked cropped.
Anybody? Because it's real tall.
Yeah.
Not down with it. Alright, I think it's time to go back inside now.
At first glance, it looks eerily similar to a Bigfoot-like figure. Broad shoulders, long arms, and a silhouette that doesn't quite match a person.
Why does it look like a goddamn Yeti? Anybody? 'Cause it's
Look, run. That way. I'm not doing all this recording. Why do we look?
The footage is brief and unclear, but that hasn't stopped speculation. Some viewers are convinced it's a cryptid. Others say it's Bigfoot. And skeptics argue it could
That
be
is
nothing
not
more than a
Bigfoot.
leftover Halloween decoration, possibly a cutout placed in the woods.
real tall. I'm not down with it.
Julie herself says she has no idea what she captured, and for now, the sighting remains completely inconclusive.
I think it's time to go back inside now.
But here's where things get interesting. While Vermont isn't the first place people think of when it comes to Bigfoot, the state does have a long history of strange encounters. Over the decades, there have been numerous reports of large, hairy, upright creatures spotted in Vermont's forests, particularly in remote areas near the Green Mountains. Local folklore often refers to these sightings as wood devils or wild men, dating back to early settler accounts. Hunters and hikers have reported massive footprints, unexplained howls, and shadowy figures watching from tree lines.
I mean, there was definitely giants here. Don't y'all think? Like, giants is still giants.
And Vermont
Like,
is
I
also
think it's
home to one of the
giants.
most famous cryptids in North America. Champ, the legendary lake monster said to inhabit Lake Champlain, has
Bro,
been
this looked like something instinct. Like, you wouldn't find this anywhere. This is not in the lake.
reported for over 200 years. Descriptions of Champ range from a plesiosaur-like creature to a massive serpent, with sightings recorded by locals, tourists, and even police officers. So while Vermont may seem quiet on the surface, its forests and waterways have long been linked to unexplained encounters.
Nah.
Whether Julie captured a genuine cryptid, a clever prank, or something else entirely, one thing's certain, Vermont's wilderness still has a way of making people question what might be watching from the trees.
Wait for it.
Look, just run.
Why does it look like a goddamn Yeti?
That ain't even nothing to play with.
Anybody? Because it's real tall.
Get out
I'm
of
not down with
there.
it. Alright.
On everything I love, I just heard a group of kids over here laughing.
A couple of weeks ago, TikTok user Derionte Burke uploaded a clip that's left viewers uneasy. It was late at night, long after the Valley Plaza Mall in Bakersfield had closed. The corridors were empty.
What the? Bro, no, I'm not tripping, bro.
Bro, he looked like the only one in that mall. Get out that mall. Look, man, I'm not doing none of this. I'm not even picking up my phone to record. Oh. But yeah, you get the point.
But as Deary walks through the mall, something strange breaks the silence.
What the?
Faint at first, then clearer. The sound of children laughing echoes through the halls.
What the?
That sound like children crying.
Bro, I'm in the mall by myself.
Get out.
There are no
Like,
kids,
bro, we're
no
not staying in
families,
the
no one
mall,
should be
bro.
there at all.
What is wrong with this dude, bro? We're not staying in the mall alone. Too many scary movies.
I know y'all heard that. Bro, what the?
Deary pauses, clearly confused, trying to work out where the sound is coming from. Then he sees something that makes his blood run cold.
There's a person right there
Where?
in a red shirt, right in front of me.
In the distance, standing in the darkness, is what appears to be a man, completely still, just watching.
Right there, y'all see him?
Oh, nah. Bro, you still not running, bro?
What's going on? He just standing there.
Bro, you still not running? You walking towards it?
It's hard to make out any details, but the timing couldn't be worse, appearing right as the laughter continues.
Look, get out of there. Look, I'm not playing around like this, bro.
I'm out of here.
According According to local rumours, Valley Plaza Mall has long been associated with strange after-hours activity, including stories of a ghostly child said to roam the mall late at night, especially around the old Christmas village and play areas. As of now, however, this bizarre encounter remains a mystery.
What the?
Bro, what's y'all opinion on this one?
That person right there in a red shirt, right in front of me.
Speaking of knowing what actually works, you know that feeling when you're building a marketing plan and it's
I'm currently driving in the middle of nowhere, Texas.
A couple of weeks ago, a strange clip uploaded to Instagram by user Raptor Roach left viewers completely baffled.
There's a little tower blinking over there. Other than that, there is nothing out here.
While driving through a remote stretch of Texas desert, the filmer points out just how empty the landscape is.
Buildings, no windmills, nothing.
No towns, no buildings, barely even a power line in sight.
I'm currently driving in the middle of nowhere, Texas. There's nothing out here. No power lines, no buildings, no windmills.
Then suddenly, off to the side of the highway, something bizarre comes into view.
A Prada store.
What?
What would you do without a Prada store?
A
Bro.
pristine Prada
Bro, I'm not trusting nothing like this, bro.
storefront standing completely alone in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, no. Locked. Dead. Nope. So come earlier next time.
Naturally, the clip exploded online. Some viewers called it a glitch in reality. Others wondered if it was evidence of an
Bro, is
alternate
this
dimension
real?
bleeding into our own.
Nope. So come earlier next time.
But the truth, while still strange, is very real. What you're looking at is Prada Marfa. Prada Marfa is a permanent sculptural art installation created by artists Elm Green and Dragset and installed in 2005 along US Route 90 near the town of Valentine, Texas. It was designed to look exactly like a luxury Prada boutique, complete with real handbags and shoes displayed behind the windows, but it was never meant to function as a real store. The installation was intended as a commentary on consumerism, luxury branding, and isolation, deliberately placed far from any city or shopping district. Ironically, the artwork's message was tested almost immediately. On the very night Prada Marfa officially opened, the building was vandalized.
Nah.
Thieves broke in, stole 6 handbags and 14 shoes, and spray-painted graffiti on the exterior walls. The artists were forced to abandon their original plan to let the structure slowly decay into the desert. Instead, the installation was repaired, reinforced, and fitted with security systems to prevent further theft. Despite repeated vandalism over the years, Prada Marfa has since become an iconic roadside oddity, a surreal landmark
no way
that still
still
catches
stuff in there.
travelers off guard. So while it may look like a luxury store glitching into existence in the Texas desert,
Bro, I'm not stopping there. Look at that. I'm not stopping there. Y'all really stopping there?
this one isn't a tear in reality. It's art. Intentionally strange, deliberately misplaced, and still unsettling enough to make people stop and stare.
What would you do without a Prada store? Let's check it out. They open? Over here?
I'm not checking nothing out.
Oh, no. Locked. Dead.
Well, let's get out of here.
Nope.
That's what I'm on.
So come earlier next time. Let's check it out. They open? Over here? Oh, no. Locked. Dead. Nope. So come earlier next time.
On Christmas Eve in 2022, my dad accidentally took a very clear image of a ghost in the house that I grew up in.
Here's a chilling Christmas encounter that left one family searching for answers. TikTok user Bailey recently shared a photograph taken on Christmas Eve in 2022 inside her childhood home. And what appears in the image has seriously unnerved viewers. The photo was taken late at night, long after everyone else had gone to bed. Bailey's dad was alone in the living room, sitting quietly by the fireplace, watching the glow of the Christmas tree lights. Feeling sentimental, he snapped a photo of the tree and thought nothing more of it. Weeks later, while scrolling through his phone, Bailey's stepmother noticed something disturbing in the image.
Nah.
So this was the image that my dad had taken. Prepare yourself for a jump scare, but this is nobody that I know.
Standing just to the right of the frame is what appears to be a tall, shadowy figure, human in shape, but completely out of place.
This is nobody that we know from our past. It's neither of my grandpas, but I will say that my stepmom said that the figure does resemble the man that she had seen standing behind my dad.
Bailey says there was no one else in the house who could explain it. What makes the image even more unsettling is that months earlier, Bailey's stepmother had experienced something strange of her own. She claims she once saw a tall man with longer hair and a plaid shirt standing directly behind Bailey's father in the kitchen. When she...
Bro, if y'all are seeing stuff like this in the house, get out. Why are we still in that house? Like, I'm getting out. Like, no joke. No joke.
The family has since tried everything to explain it. They've brightened and darkened the image, zoomed in, and even sent it to paranormal groups. Neighbours were asked if anyone had died in the house, built in 1969, but no deaths are known. The previous owners were well known to the family and nothing unusual had ever been reported. One medium who reviewed the image reportedly felt strong negative energy coming from it, despite Bailey insisting the house itself has always felt warm, safe and comforting. Since that night, no further appearances have been captured. But the question remains, was this simply a trick of light and shadow? Or did Bailey's dad accidentally photograph something that had been quietly watching from the room all along?
Yeah, that looked
It's
too
nobody
real.
that I know. We have zoomed in on the picture, we have lightened it, we have darkened it, and you can see through the image, like you can see the blinds and curtains behind the figure. This is nobody that we know from our past.
Make your move with Hostinger's sale. For just $2.99 a month, get managed hosting for WordPress.
This next scary video comes from the dead of night inside an allegedly haunted theatre. A man named Bailey works as a caretaker at the Northern Stage, a regional theatre in Vermont. Ever since taking the job, Bailey says he's experienced strange sounds, unexplained movement, and shadowy figures roaming the building after hours. Eventually, he decided to start recording his night shifts. One Saturday night at around 9 p.m, Bailey was making his usual rounds when a breaker suddenly tripped, cutting power to one of the theatre lights.
Nah.
With the building already dark and empty, he heads off to investigate. That's when he hears a loud noise coming from the upper balcony.
House light is on.
Bro, after seeing something like this, I'm not working at that place no longer. I'm no longer an employee. I am now a customer.
No one here. Hello. Okay.
Oh.
As Bailey lifts his camera, two dark shapes appear standing above him, motionless,
Nah.
watching from the shadows. They don't move. They don't speak. They just stand there. Whether these figures were tricks of the light, shadows cast by the old theatre, or something far more
ain't no
unsettling
tricks of the
remains
light.
unanswered.
No one here. Hello. Okay.
Look, Bailey, clock out and let's do something else. Let's work at another theater.
Okay, so I thought a branch fell on my car, but
This next clip comes from Instagram user the Brandon Robert, and it's one of those blink and you'll miss it moments that's left viewers uneasy. Brandon starts filming after noticing what he thought was a fallen branch resting on his car.
remove it. I don't know. Should I?
Bro, I wouldn't even touch that. That's like someone putting a little sticky note on your car saying, "Come find me." We're not touching that. Look, we want to know where that stick came from and why is it right there with all that rope on it. We don't want to know anything extra.
feel like it could be a prank, but like this looks very intricate. I don't know.
When he steps outside to investigate, it's clear the object on the roof isn't just a branch at all. It's strange, out of place, and he has no idea where it came from.
A penny thing, and then like sticks, and I to remove it. I don't know. Like, should I even feel like it could be a prank?
Bro, why? This isn't a laughing matter. Why is you laughing, bro? Talking about a prank.
But like this looks very intricate. I don't know.
But that's not the part that really unsettled people. As Brandon moves around the car, a split-second reflection appears in the vehicle's surface.
I don't dare to remove it. I don't know. Like, should I even feel like it could be a prank? But like this looks very intricate. I don't know.
If you slow the footage down, you can see what looks like a hooded figure standing just off to the left of frame. It's there for only a moment.
I don't dare to remove it. I don't know. Like, should I even feel like it could be a prank? But like this looks very intricate. I don't know.
Brandon says he didn't notice it while filming. He only spotted the figure later while editing the video before uploading it. To this day, he has no explanation for who.
Bro, what's y'all opinion on that? Did y'all think he put the stick there or someone else put the stick there and he had his friend with the hoodie did all some extra?
Or what
what's
was
y'all opinion
reflected
on
in
that?
his car?
Like, is someone trying to play a prank on me? Like a locket, a penny thing?
Because look, if I see something like that, I'm not joking around. This is no longer a joke. I'm not joking. Look, get away.
Like sticks and I don't dare to remove it. I don't know. Like,
Should I remove it?
But, like, this
I don't know. No, we're serious. We're running.
Intricate. I don't know.
I haven't been to
me
the
and my
grocery
crew,
store
let's
in
go.
over a year, but I'm eating healthier than ever. Here's how I did it. Meal planning used to...
This next one is strange and deeply emotional. Instagram creator Trisha Anderson, known online as Really Trish, shared an unsettling moment that happened while she was cleaning out her car. She'd been tidying it for over an hour when, without warning, the car radio suddenly turned on. The song that began playing was Heaven Must Be Missing an Angel, a hit from 1976 by Tavares. Because of copyright, we can't play the audio here, but the lyrics are on screen. What makes this moment far more unsettling is
Look,
this.
why is she still in the car? Look, get out the car, close the door, and just put the car in reverse and push it all the way down. Put it in neutral, push it all the way down the hill.
The keys weren't in the car. There were no electronics running, yet
Look,
the radio suddenly
I'm not
blared
joking.
out
I'm not
this
staying in this
particular
type of
song.
situation, in this type of environment.
Confused, Trisha searched the vehicle, thinking she must have left the keys somewhere nearby. But they weren't there. She walked back inside the house and found the keys sitting on the kitchen bench.
Nah.
How?
Trisha, did you place that
For
there?
Trisha, the moment carried enormous weight. She has lost 2 children in the past, and hearing that song at that moment felt less like coincidence and more like a message.
Nah. What do you do in this situation? I'm running.
After she posted the video, thousands of viewers shared messages of support, but some noticed something else. As Trisha looks around the car, trying to understand how the radio could be playing, a faint sound can be heard in the background. It sounds like a small child giggling.
Nah, get out of there.
Whether it was a coincidence, an audio illusion, or something far more personal is impossible to say. But for Trisha and her family, the moment brought comfort. And sometimes that's what matters most.
How?
I would have got out of there.
How?
Want to see more scary
Man, that's going to be the end of the scary videos. If y'all want me to do more of these videos, comment, like, let me know what y'all think on these. I think some of them might be real, some of them might be fake, but look, the people that are staying there, you got to move. You got to be a dumbass. Like, we're not just doing that. Like, what the look, I'm going to get at y'all in the next video.